Okay, now that we've learned how to play our first 5-note finger pattern at a smooth and consistent pace, we're going to make it a little more difficult this time by adding a noticeable pause in between each note as we play the same sequence of notes. First, let's get back into middle C hand position again with our fingers curved and our wrist up. This time, as we play our 5-note finger pattern, we're going to strike down suddenly with each finger and quickly retract it before striking down with the next finger. As before, our goal is to play each note one at a time with equal duration and volume level. The added challenge to this exercise is to make sure that the spacing between each note is also even. So here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So once again, I want to make sure that my hand remains in one shape and one position. Each finger is striking into the keys with controlled and measured bursts. I want to make sure that each note is played with the same volume level and the same duration as the next note. It's easy to play too loudly when you're literally stabbing into the piano keys. But the real skill here comes when you're able to control the basic texture of this playing style. Which incidentally happens to be called staccato in music theory. So when you feel you've gotten the hang of this basic exercise, try it again but increase your speed. But first, I'm going to give you a special tip on playing faster staccato note passages. Because of the physical mechanics of stabbing down into the keys quickly and retracting the fingers, it becomes necessary to add a slight bounce to your hand as you play at higher speeds. Just make sure you're bouncing at the wrist and not at the arm. You don't want to be doing this kind of thing as you play. Just a slight bounce at the wrist. Make sure you keep your forearms comfortable. Make sure you keep your shoulders relaxed. And once again, you really want to control the volume level here when you're playing staccato at higher speeds. So I recommend that you play this exercise a few times loudly and play it a few times softly. Either way, you should be able to control how loudly or how softly you're playing staccato notes. I know that we've only covered 5 notes so far, and it looks easy, but there really is a basic technique that I want you to grasp. And it'll only help you as we get into more advanced material later on. Well, that's about it for Get Piano Lesson 1. Try to practice these exercises until you can play them perfectly before moving on to further lessons. And stay tuned for my upcoming video for Get Piano Lesson 2. In this instructional video, we're going to review the same 5-note finger pattern and the 2 fingering styles we just learned, but we're going to apply them to our left hand. Now, if you're a right-handed person like myself, this lesson might be a real challenge for you, so be sure not to miss it. And if you want complete details on this introductory piano lesson, all you have to do is log on to www.getpianolessons.com. I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you here again real soon. Bye now.